this is Eden with Helix VR. Today I'll be reviewing Stunt Corgi VR. This game supports the HTC Vive. No word on Oculus or Windows Mixed Reality support as of yet. Stunt Corgi VR is a rather unique game. I suppose you could call it a simulation. The overall concept is that you design stunt courses for your virtual Corgi to complete and watch him run them. You can customise your Corgi with a high number of possible appearances too. Most of your time spent in game will be in the design phase. You can teleport around, which is a very welcome recent update. You can choose an object from a rather large number of them, then place the object down and set a path for your Corgi towards it. Chaining these actions together are the basics of how you make courses. Now, some of these objects are pretty basic. Boxes, chairs, and even hoops. Some are less basic, such as working seesaws and cannons which you can shoot your Corgi out of. There's a good number of objects, but not an amazing amount. It's certainly enough to make some interesting courses though. The Corgi can be made to walk, run, upright walk, jump, slide or roll towards their objective. If you happen to be slightly off when designing the course, they may also act in ways which you do not want, such as sliding to one position, walking back and forth and then going on to the next objective. Another common issue is having the Corgi knock over your objects, though you can freeze these in position if needed. You do have to experiment with what works quite a lot to get it working as you want to at times. There are special effects which you can add too, fire, confetti and so on. These can be set to trigger as your Corgi goes through an area, or in some cases to be on constantly. Now, I've seen some comments about the controls. I personally found the controls fairly easy after getting used to them, but placing objects at the perfect angle isn't always easy. You sometimes have to keep adjusting your position with the teleport to do it well. I believe most people had issues before teleport was added though. One nice recent addition to the game is being able to share levels. It's not straightforward, but they've added a way to let you send other people your levels to view them as examples. And the graphics are bright and cartoony, and has a few nice pieces of background music. Nothing which stands out too much here, except that I came across a bug a couple of times where it just suddenly stopped the music and then later restarted. The game is currently set at $15, €15 or just under £12. Stunt Corgi has a rather narrow appeal, so I think it could be worth it to those who will particularly enjoy it, but not so much to those who will just want to play around with it. To summarise, Stunt Corgi VR is quite a unique game in VR at the moment. I imagine the style would mostly appeal to a younger audience, and it's easy enough to learn but seems difficult to master. It's generally quite well polished at this point with some minor issues. Once again, this was Eden from Helix VR. If you'd like to see more content like this, please remember to like and subscribe.